I know I've been away for a while. For any of you guys who haven't been keeping up on Discord, I've been a little bit sick. Basically, let's just get this right out of the way before we continue on. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're watching this live on Twitch right now, don't forget to clip things you might find funny or interesting. It all helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it, as always. That out of the way, yeah, I've been sick. Now that I have a daughter, there is the thing of like this circle, which, by the way, I stocked up on a lot of vitamins now, so that like I can try to prevent this as much as possible. But having a kid, having a daughter, means that like when one parent gets sick, sometimes they pass it to her, and then the other parent ends up getting sick because there's no way to avoid contact with the baby. And then eventually sometimes it goes right back to her. So like, yeah, there's been this kind of circle of like passing this thing back and forth. I rarely ever get sick, and now I've gotten sick twice because of this. Twice in 30 days, which is like crazy because I probably get sick once or twice a year at most. That being said, we're back. We're going to continue where we left off here on Yakuza. Try to get some more of this stuff done. And back to, you know, doing things. We left off, I think we were still working on Kirara's story. So I think we need to do another session here. Yeah, we could swap out her and this girl too. Actually, let's put a girl that's not maxed out. We'll leave the platinum girls because they do the heavy lifting. But she's definitely leveled, and she's almost max level actually already, so she should definitely just need one more session, and then we can finish out her story. And then once we finish out her story, because I think it's been 3 times already, we can move on from this thing. We did make a buttload of money doing this though. So we should have enough to like fully fund Majima's construction company now. Ladies class. Also, I was talking with Chaos, and we're gonna kind of do something fun for Mondays going forward. Mondays, as you guys know, I do the news and trailers, which that's not going anywhere. We're gonna keep doing that. But that usually takes me about an hour. There's been a couple days where it's gone for like an hour and a half. And then like I have a whole hour and a half to 2 hours of stream time where I have to figure out what to do. So what I talked to Chaos, and me and him do play a lot of multiplayer games, and there's a lot of games that we have together. We're gonna kind of turn that into multiplayer Mondays, so me and him will jump into stuff. Obviously, if it's like a multiplayer game that has more than one spot, anybody who's watching who wants to join in is obviously welcome. But yeah, Mondays are gonna turn into news, trailers, and multiplayer madness. So look forward to that. I saw this stuff. I was watching you do that puzzle tie, and like, I was like, man, it's hurting my head because I think I had kind of already figured it out. It looks like a fun game though. Also, since you're here, I can't really pause it. 1 second. There's something I need to do, but I'm not able to pause it. Realize. There we go. This game is Korean, right? No, Japanese actually. There we go. I looked over our stuff, and even though I wasn't streaming, 2 people kept their subs, and I appreciate those people who do that. So that puts us at another 4, and I need to give out a gift sub to somebody. So, Tao, you were the first person I saw today without a sub, so congratulations on that. There you go, you won't have to deal with ads anymore for a while. I was watching you do that, and I was thinking to myself, like, wouldn't it be easier to, like, just do it backwards? I don't know if that makes sense. This puzzle was the first thing. No, it wasn't that what I was thinking of. Like, I saw that you figured out a way to cut off the thing entirely. So part of me was just thinking, like, couldn't you just cut off the first one, drop it in there, and then have the other one pile up the ring, and then have the last piece come in? It's hard for me to say it. I'd have to actually do it myself. Which, who knows, maybe one day I will, because that looks like a fun game. I need to, like, start messing around more with my Epic account. I got a lot of really good games on there. You have to use minimal parts? Well, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Alright, that ends the fever. I don't know. I haven't played the game, so I don't know all the rules, so I could be mistaken my way of thinking. That's something I'd have to actually experience for myself. I don't think we'll get to level 2. Maybe? I do notice, so the Platinum Girls are better than the other girls, obviously, in general. But I do notice the Platinum Girls tend to need more help than the other girls, in a funny way. They have a request. She's busy though. You get Kana. Oh, what? Whoops. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, I think this is the finisher for her story.
Kiryu-san.
Oh, Kiryu-san, I hope isn't too forward, but are you free? More business to discuss? Oh no, this time it's pleasure. When was the last time you had fun, boss? What do you say we hit the tracks? Sure, why not? Oh, this'll be fun. You have some betting money, I hope. Wait a second. Oh, hello, yes? I could escape for a while. Oh, I'm so happy we get to see each other again so soon. And if it gets late, you'll stay at my place, right? Oh, don't worry about that. I'm just happy to spend more time with you. Kid. Kiryu-san, this sounds intimate. I didn't know Yuki-san had a boyfriend, though.
Yeah.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions, although they certainly must be close. I'll say, I've never seen Yuki-san this happy. Yes, let's meet up then. See you soon. They both just look.
Kiryu-san.
Oh, hey, Kiryu-san. What is it? I just made some plans. Will you be okay if I take off for the day? Oh, yes, of course. Have fun. Yep. See you later. So Yuki-san finally got a boyfriend. Well, considering her age, at this point she could have had a husband or two. Oh, do my ears detect fresh jama? Let me in on it. Nothing too juicy, just Yuki-san going off to rendezvous with her boyfriend. What? Yuki-san has a boyfriend? Yep. Kiyuki-chan? It's gonna be tough for me to do voices right now. I will try, guys, but like it is really hard to differentiate the range right now. Oh, Yuki-san is dating. Why do I feel like a ton of bricks? This is how birds feel when their chicks leave the nest? Yuki is 39. Yeah, not a chick no matter how you slice it, but was that call really from her boyfriend? Well, I suppose we can't say for sure, but it was pretty heavy stuff. About spending the night at her place. Oh my, how juicy. But something's bugging me. Why wouldn't Yuki-san tell us she had a boyfriend? Maybe she's keeping her private life private. Oh, but this is Yuki-san we're talking about. Even if she wanted to keep it a secret, she would have slipped by now. Good point. When I asked once, she got all indignant, but then she begged me to set her up if I knew anyone good. Pretty sure she was almost crying. So if she did get a boyfriend, why would it have been recent? But if it's a recent thing, why is she already inviting him to stay the night? I guess girls move fast these days. Yuki's not a girl these days. She's 39. We could be looking at marriage fraud. Marriage fraud? Yeah, it's an old trick. Men sweet talk older unmarried women into marriage and then they disappear with the wedding funds. What's that? What? I mean, no way. Yuki-san would never fall for such an obvious scam. Scratch that. She totally would. This is all starting to make sense. Maybe this fraudster told Yuki-san not to tell anyone about their little tryst. That would also explain how quickly things are moving. I'm sure he wants to get the ball rolling before he gets caught. I can't say for sure, but I think we can all agree Yuki-san would be susceptible to a scam. I'm getting worried.
Kiryu-san.
We need to act. What are we doing? Isn't it obvious? Anyone who tries to scam my lifelong rival will die by my hand. We're going to confront this con artist. Yeah, I guess. Oh, it's a beautiful day. She looks so content. She really does. Hopefully this mystery man really is your boyfriend. Great. If he turns out to be a con artist, poor Yuki-san. Is someone there? Damn. Get down. Me and my overactive imagination. Yuki sounds sharper than she looks. Yeah, close call. But how long has she been waiting now anyway? It's already been 15 minutes. The odds of her being scammed are going up with every passing second. It's probably all part of a nefarious plan. He's trying to throw her off to make sure she can't make rational decisions.
Cool.
Someone's coming. Hey, Yuki. I made it. Sorry I'm late. Oh, no. I just got here myself. Oh, Yuki-san. You were waiting 15 minutes. She's so considerate. But what's this guy's deal? He's older than dirt. Yeah, old is right. He's practically geriatric. She told me once her ideal man was a prince, but this guy's more of a chancellor. She's saying in English that says love is blind. There's a saying in English that says love is blind, Kiryu-san. It clouds your judgment. Well, we should get going. Watch it be her father. It's most likely her father. They're on the move, Kiryu-san. We need to tell them. Right. It's been a while since we've been able to sit down for a quiet meal together. You're right. I'm sorry I've been so bad about calling. Girl, you're getting along so well. True, but, Kirara? Do you think we're crossing any ethical boundaries here? Hey, we just happened into the same restaurant as Yuki-san and her mummy man. It's free country. I guess that's one way to put it. It's freaking waitress. It's just like, what are these guys doing?
Caught me off guard when you came over the other night. You had to let me know before you just show up next time.
Sorry, Yuki. I was so excited to see you. I couldn't help but come over.
Oh, you.
This is giving me thoughts I'd rather not have.
My inspiration, my rival. Yuki-san, you're being played by that crusty husk.
Yeah, but what if he really is her boyfriend? Shouldn't we be happy for her in that case?
You're right. If he's not a con artist, he'll treat her with respect. It would be best for her. Oh, right. Before I forget, here's this month's payment.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Yuki-chan. I love you.
Did money just change hands, or am I going to need glasses like Yuki-san?
It did. And you might.
Maybe he's sick, you know? He might need money for an upcoming surgery or something.
Despite how old he looks, he sure doesn't seem ill.
That's true. Maybe she's really getting calm.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
No, it's not enough that she gave him money. There could still be a good reason for it.
That's true.
I have something important to tell you, Yuki-chan. I've met someone. I may even marry her.
What? This again? How am I supposed to respond to something like that?
Did he really just tell her he has another woman waiting in the wing? Right to her face?
He must be using it as leverage to dump her. He'll make her pay more money once to keep him around. I bet. A textbook scam artist.
I admit my blood's starting to boil.
Why are some women so weak to these parasites? He's got this marriage fraud thing down to a science. I think we've nailed him, Kiryu-san.
Wait and see. Remember, this is Yuki-san we're talking about here. It could be a big mix-up, so we need to be sure.
What? Aren't you giving Yuki-san a little too much credit here? She's got practically taped to her forehead. Well, I admit that caught me off guard, but if you have a new flame, who am I to stand in your way?
Thanks a ton, Yuki. Yuki, you're letting this man walk all over you. That's why I came to Osaka, honestly. It was important enough to tell you in person.
Oh, Dad, I feel like we had this exact same conversation last time. Dad? Huh? What? Kiryu-san, Kirara-chan, what are you two doing here?
Oh, about that. Me, a con artist, trying to dupe Yuki, I must really have that look, don't I?
I don't find this amusing at all. Did it the first time? I didn't the first time either.
Alright, this happened in Zero as well.
You're really Yuki-san's father then?
Indeed I am. I hear my Yuki's been quite the thorn in your side. Sorry, young lady.
Then what was that money for, Yuki-san? Why are you paying your own father? You saw that too? Furshine was struggling a little while, so my dad helped me out with a loan. I've been paying him back little every month.
Haha. I'd like to use it to help me get remarried. I figured I'd tell her the news in person too. I said remarried, but this is a remarriage. I got divorced from my second wife, but it seems they finally went to romance. So that's the real story, huh?
I'm sorry I jumped to conclusions. I didn't mean to call your father a con artist.
It's quite alright. I'm just glad Yuki-san has fine people watching over her. To be honest, I wasn't sure Yuki was cut out to be the owner of a cabaret club.
Dad?
Yuki was gentle, shy, clumsy as an ox, but there she is, holding the reins of her own club like a queen. And I can tell, you know, my daughter has changed even more. Changed? Maybe this will sound overly sentimental, but I think she's turned into a strong, proud woman. I have no doubt that she couldn't have done it without people like you working at her side.
Dad?
And I'm glad to meet you, Kiryu-san. Yuki won't shut up about you lately. I was admittedly more than curious to meet the man behind the myth.
Oh.
Kiryu-san, I don't see a ring on your finger. You're not married, are you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I see. Well, have you considered proposing to my lovely daughter?
Dad, please.
Oops. Now I've done it. But all jokes aside, Kiryu-san, Kidada-san, please take care of Yuki, just as you have been.
Hey.
I will.
Hi.
Naturally.
Well, then, I should get going. I'm off to see my fiance.
Guys, how many marriage fraudsters do you really think are out there? And much less that I'd fall for one.
I'm sorry.
You have every right to be mad, but I'm just glad it wasn't a con job. I really was sick with worry. I'm sorry. Get out of Jet. I appreciate that. But you have nothing to fear. I've learned a thing or two about con artists in this business, and as an owner, there's no way I'd fall for such a low-brow trick. Even if everyone else is caught in a web of lies, I know I would see through the truth.
Good to know. Yuki-san?
Oh, my phone, just a sec. Dad, is that you? What's wrong? What? You got conned? What? The woman you were going to remarry with was a con artist. She took all the money and ran. Dad, please, I thought you were smarter than this.
Let's just hope the apple landed far away from the tree.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And I believe that kind of settles that. Oh, we got a lot of sub-stories here. Where to go first? Well, we got two down there. Oh no. You see that? Is it the mouse? No, it was the mouse. Actually, it might not be the mouse. That's not good. I think the controller has drift. That is not good. Well, it was a cheap controller anyway. It seems to be small enough that it's not affecting the character, but it's affecting the minimap, which is weird. That is so weird. Why do I feel like it's not the controller? I mean, it's not the keyboard. The keyboard's not even getting affected by it. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, it's not really bothering us right now, so we're fine. But it is starting to look like I might have to order a new controller. These things break all the time. That's why I buy cheap ones. I guess we'll do this one first.
Boy.
Hey, put the knife down.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna run this bastard through and ain't nobody stopping me.
Let's see if you got it. You got it, Biscuit. Hey, nobody's stabbing anyone today. Just calm down and let's talk about it.
None of your damn goddamn business. I'm
Guess you don't got it in you. What's going on here? Fluff if I know. This lady just runs up to me out of nowhere yelling, about how she's gonna kill me. Bet she's poured all her cash into a host club, and now she's taking it out on the first host she sees. She finds. Anyhow, I got a jet. Be careful, you hear? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why don't you tell me what's going on?
Okay, my name's Eureka. I got a sister, much younger than me, Miki. Up till last year, she was working here in Suttonborn. But she got scammed. Those horrible men took everything she had. But not even that was enough for them. One day, they kidnapped her, locked her up, abused her, kept her in a cage like some kind of wild dog. It's been a whole year since, and the cops haven't lifted a damn finger. Finally figured out who was her.
Find out who has her.
The bastard is one of them. When I saw him, I couldn't hold back anymore. I was gonna use a knife and get back at him for what he did, but I couldn't muster the courage.
That was the right choice. Killing the man won't find your sister any faster. There's a smarter way to go about that.
What's your name?
I'm Kiryu.
You're right, Kiryu-san. Stabbing him ain't gonna bring Miki back. This is kind of a long shot, but have you ever seen Miki before? She looks like this.
Photo of Miki.
Well?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't say I have.
Right. Of course you haven't. Miki and we lost our parents years ago. She's the only family I got left. I want to help her, but there's nothing I can do. The cops ignore me, people don't take me serious. Hell, I don't even have the guts to stab one old bastard who took her. Kiryu-san, I know this is crazy for me to be asking, but do you think you can help me find Miki for me? I'll do anything if you manage to find her. Just please save my sister. I'm begging you, Kiryu-san.
Sure, sounds good. If it means making sure you don't end up a murderer, then I'll help as best I can.
Oh, Kiryu-san, thank you so much.
Let's talk details. You said you have info on the guy who kidnapped Miki, right? What do you know?
I have pictures here. The first one's a host named Yagi. He's the guy who was just here. He makes his money by targeting lonely single ladies. This guy is absolute scum of the earth. The second one is a man named Kajiwara, a realtor. Well, at least that's what he calls himself, more like a land shark. If you ask me, folks around here despise him. As for the last photo, it goes by Kojima. Ain't nobody sure if that's really his real name though. The guy's impossible to pin down. If I had to guess, I'd say he's the one running the whole operation. He looks like a regular old businessman on the outside, but somehow he's one of the richest men in the country. No way is he getting all that through legal means. You're the guys who got Miki, I'm sure of it.
Okay, I'll see what I can find. Ow.
You got a real heart of gold, Kiryu-san. I can't find the words to tell you how much this means to me. The first guy, Yagi, is working in a club over at East Fuchuko, whatever street. I'm counting on you, Kiryu-san.
Alright, Clan creator. Oh, that's this. I didn't know I could do that right from here. That's kind of awesome. We do have room to eat. I should find some place to eat soon. Up there, I guess, on our way. I'm gonna try something here. Oh. It's fine now. Might have just been like... Might have got loose in the USB or something. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, because now it's fine. Okay. Hey, did you see the news? They're making Yakuza Sunset 4.
Oh.
Wonder if this one will be any good. Sunset 3 cut out all the best parts, you know? Well, that's what happens when you change directors. 1 and 2 were so perfect. How could they hope to top them? Beats me, but hey, they're filming the next one right here in Sotenberg. I saw them scouting over by Bishamon Bridge. You serious? Come on, let's try and make it in as extras. I'm ready for my big screen debut. Wouldn't be much of a debut if you're on screen for 2 seconds without a single line of dialogue. Sounds like they're shooting a Yakuza movie around here. Guess the locale works. Yeah, 2 things. There and there. Yeah, let's go this way for now. Pretty sure.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
We've done all those. I don't remember if we've done all the Sentinel restaurants. I want to say we didn't.
いらっしゃいませ。
さあ行くか。
ありがとうございました。
What are we working towards here? Probably should finish some of these. So, yellow, yellow. We've already finished all the club stuff. So it looks like yellow is our main thing right now. We're right next to this, so let's do this one. Also, we didn't. No, we did. Technique time. Ah, man. Oh, sorry about that. No, it was my fault. I can't seem to do anything right.
Oi.
Wait, you dropped something. Guess I'll track him down, Yakuza Sunset 4. Isn't this the script in the movie those kids were talking about? The movie is still in production. This must be pretty important. I better track that guy down. Looked like he was heading towards Suttonbury Street. Okay, cool. Got stuff over there anyway. I just realized something too.
Oh, oh. Ah.
don't interrupt the show.
You call that a shout? Sounded like a dying pig calling out for his mama.
Oi!
Don't you think, buddy? I think it's a bit extreme. Extreme is right. It ain't just bad, it's straight up noise pollution. I'd rather jam pencils into my eardrums than have to listen to another note of this bull poop.
Noise pollution?
Huh?
You hear me right, piggy? Ain't no other word for it. I know music and that vile poop ain't it. So why don't you go home? If you keep spewing that filth into my airwaves, I'm gonna have to get nasty.
Oh, wait, please.
Oi!
Hey, cut the kid some slack.
Huh?
Excuse me? You really sticking up for this tone-deaf sack of yoddles? Fine. If you gotta silence you to silence him, then you leave me no choice. Bring it. First I get my ears split open by the terrible music, then I get my face split open by this butthole. What a fluffing day.
Thanks a ton. How am I ever gonna repay you?
Yeah.
No thanks needed. Besides, you seem a little down on your luck to be offering anything.
Ain't that the truth? I'm Takeo Yoshioka.
Yoshioka. By the way, period. You been singing here long?
Just started a couple days ago.
I used to busk on the other side of town, but some punk got on my case and handed my butt to me. See the cuts on my face? That was his handiwork. Seems like everywhere I go, there's always someone trying to keep me down. Oh, you've got it rough, kid.
Oh, no need to pity me. I mean, I have ears. I can tell I suck. And music means the world to me. Whenever life's gotten me down, music's been there to pull me back up. That's why I write songs. If my music can help someone who's stuck in the same ruts as I am, then I feel like I've made a difference, you know?
So you compose your own work?
Sure do. When you get a guitar in my hands, the melodies just spring forth from my fingers like magic. Can't even count on how many songs I've written.
It's impressive. Serious Town was born from that kind of dedication.
Thanks, that means a lot.
Actually,
I've even auditioned for a few major record labels, but they kept dropping me mid-session. Said my songs were great, but my voice dragged them down into the gutter. I wish I could get my message out to a larger audience, but there's no way, not with a voice like mine.
it doesn't matter how good my songs are when you've got a voice like a horse. The music dies. Chaos, how you doing, man? Neuroprotective arts. Damn, the bicycle was made of Chinesium. I mean, the sense of song coming. It's the life lesson song, which plays constantly throughout this entire game. Maybe I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah.
That's not true. If you weren't, you wouldn't have endured all these beatings just to stick with it. If that's not love, I don't know what is. You can never abandon music.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry for whining like that.
I'm gonna keep trying. Music is my life, after all. Might suck, but it's what I love. I'm glad you came around.
Thank you so much for hearing me out.
I'm here performing pretty often.
Swing by sometime. I'll sing a song just for you. It may sound like nails on a chalkboard, but I'll put my heart into every note I sing. Sounds good. I'll see you around.
Hi.
Can't wait. With that, let's do this. I forgot to do this earlier.
I'm glad we cleared that up. Let's go score. For $1 million, would you think
Would you, Chaos? Would you?
for $1 million? I mean, like my own, essentially, arguably.
That clip plays more than any
I
other.
mean,
Just the roll of the dice.
a moment of shame for 6 months of glory.
6 months of
Yeah, I
glory.
probably would for $1 million. You know, pretty sweet. Would you eat it for $1 million? Would you?
Okay, wolves. Hit the super. You still have one more hole to do it.
Is this Mario Golf or something?
Okay. Okay, wolves. Did you see that? He went to drive. That was a literal show.
Black dye salted. Nothing new there. Am I seeing a sparkle? I am seeing a sparkle. It's a plate. Okay. Did I accidentally put a waypoint down? Whoops. Alright, this way. Just said if I tell you it's dreadful. It really isn't. It really isn't. I think that's the guy who dropped the Yakuza Sunset 4 script. I better get this back to him. Wait, was it not this one? Was it here? I guess it is here. Hey, aren't you that guy I bumped into on the bridge? No, I was the one not paying attention, but I'm glad I found you. You dropped this. Don't worry, I didn't read it. Wow, you really tracked me down just to give this back. That means a lot. I feel like this Yakuza Sunset thing has a lot of people talking. You must be a pretty big fan. Well, I used to be. Nowadays, I don't know how I feel about it.
Hmm?
What do you mean?
Nani?
Wait, you're not a fan but the director of the Yakuza Sunset movies? That's right, though. I've only actually been responsible for the one of them so far. Yakuza Sunset 3, the one everyone hated. My name's Sugano. Kiryu. As you might have suspected, those pages are actually the script of Yakuza Sunset 4. Kiryu-san. We're planning on using Bishamon Bridge in the film, so I went ahead and scouted it out, but... I see. Seem pretty down about it. All this Sugano-san, what's really the problem? It's this whole film. I have no idea how to proceed with it. I feel like I've lost my vision. What do you mean? Every day on the set of Sunset 3 was like a dream. I loved it. I'd even stay up all night editing the reels. Everything seemed perfect until the movie debuted. It was like I had woken up from a dream to a real-life nightmare. Every forum on the net was an uproar talking about how Sunset 3 was a disgrace to the franchise. They were calling for me to step down, or worse. The internet sounds like a cruel place. The worst part was, Once I calmed down and rewatched it, I agreed with him. I don't know that I deserved to direct another one. I gave it my best effort, but that just wasn't good enough. I wouldn't capture the magic of the old Sunset. And it's got me thinking, if all I'm going to do is drag the series through the mud, maybe I should step down. Well, at least that explains what's got you so down. If you don't mind me asking, how'd you end up in the director's chair for the movie? And what happened to the original director? He retired to some far-off corner of the earth. Nobody even knows where. But with the fan base Sunset has, the film company wouldn't just let it die, so they chose me to head it up. I was a huge fan, but I found out the hard way that loving a movie as a fan and making one yourself are very different things. I knew I'd be a challenge to live up to the expectations and the hype, but I didn't expect to get eviscerated for my best efforts. If only I could replicate the way the old director did things. But none of this is your problem, Kiri-san. Sorry for talking your ear off with this sob story.
It's okay. I hope by having someone to lend an ear helped.
Well, the show must go on. I'll see you around, Kiri-san.
That poor guy is really struggling. Next time I'm at a video store, maybe I'll check out Yakuza Sunset 3. Oh. Did we ever... Yeah, we did. It doesn't hurt to recheck these to make sure I finish them all. I think I did though. So, a couple of restaurants here. I do want to check. Oh, okay, so I haven't finished this place off. Okay. There's also this place. Also haven't finished off this place, apparently. Alright, so we got two places right there to check out later on. Let's go check on this. Okay. Yeah, we got a little sub-story right over the bridge over there. Possibly two, and then we got the follow-ups to the other sub-stories we got going on. I need to interact with these guys more. Oh, Kiri-san, it's me, Umazawa. You know, from Mars Fighter. They're looking for part-time work so we can save money and enter the Grand Prix of gags. But no dice. Worst part is Kitagawa says he's gonna shave me bald as a little piggy if I don't get work soon. Got anything for me? There we go. Yeah, we gotta remember to talk to all those people. Because apparently we can add them to our construction company. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know who I am, would you? Sorry, no idea. Right. Of course you don't. Because you should have known. What am I gonna do? What's wrong? Walking down the stairs when I took a real bad tumble. I think I ended up losing all my memories in the process. I've been flagging down everyone who walks by since. Gotta be someone in this town who knows me, you know? Maybe, but not the same. I'm not that someone. Damn it, how am I ever gonna get my memory back? Feels like there was something really important I had to do today. Think there's any way I can get better? Try hitting your head again. Just try hitting your head again. Maybe that would help jog your memory. I don't know if that's gonna work. Works like that, but I guess it don't hurt to try. Maybe here. Okay, here I go. Ow. Don't think that worked. Didn't help but hold myself back there. Just ended up hurting my face instead of jogging my memory. Maybe there's another way. In that case, I guess I could punch you a few times. Maybe the impact would rattle your brain wiring and get you back on track. Man, that's brilliant. Go for it. Hit me. Right on the old noggin. That was a joke. Maybe you checked your pockets for anything that might help you remember. Nope, let me take a look. I got some kind of note. What does it say? 10 mil, end of the day today. I think I won the lottery or something. Maybe it's a reminder for me to collect my earnings. That's certainly an optimistic way of looking at that note like that, but it does sound important. Gotta remember ASAP. Then, come on man, give me a good whack or two. I won't sue you or nothing, promise. Are you sure? Alright, I guess some problems just need to be solved with your fists. But don't blame me if this ends up hurting you more than it helps me. Than it helps, okay? Thanks a ton, buddy. Here, let me thank you in advance. Make sure you don't just kick my ass, okay? You gotta do something that'll really shock up my brain, okay? Shock, huh? Alright. In that case, make sure you fight back too, or it'll look bad to anyone watching this. Wait, what? To help jog his memory. He wanted me to shock his memory, right? Well, did that work? I remember everything. It's all coming back to me. The note was a reminder to off someone by the end of the day today if I want to collect my 10 mil. Wait, what? And that someone is right in front of me. You're dead, man, Kazuma Kiryu. Wait, what am I doing here? Why does it feel like I'm forgetting something? Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know who I am, would you?
いや
Nope, no clue. Oh, alright. Sorry for asking out of the blue like that. What was I doing? Yeah, sometimes it's best to leave them without their memory, I guess. Not all problems should be fixed. Ah. Ooh, found the key. There's another one over there.
何見とんねん。やったるで。
たく時間食っちまった
なあ。
Hey, you got a sec? You're in the biz, right? Sure you are. I can tell. Got something I want to ask you. Are you talking to me?
Ah.
Sure am. Anyways, I'm looking for something. You know, Tatsu? Yeah. Can you tell me how to find him?
お
Tatsu? Who's that? Look, you don't gotta play dumb with me. I'm looking for something extra deadly. I'll pay you the big yen or whatever, you know? I really don't have any idea what you're talking about. Is this Tatsu a weapon dealer or something? Ah, never mind. If you ain't gonna tell me, I'll find someone who will. Well, now I'm curious about this Tatsu guy myself. Guy went down to the footpath. Maybe I can get some more details from him. Give me 1 second. It's almost out of my system, but still got a little bit. Gotta blow my nose every now and then. Still. Well, the guy's right here. Might as well just do that.
Oi, oi.
Tell me what you know about Tatsu, you dumpster diving piece of poop. I don't got the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
おい
Who's this Tatsu you keep asking for? Well. If it ain't the chump from earlier, I told you. Forget it. So, Pal World when? I don't know, Fader. I really don't. Don't get me wrong, from what I've seen online, I'm totally interested. I've always wanted to play one of those type of games that has, like, the whole, like, grab NPCs and make them work for you type of situation. Like, Conan has that. And there's other games that are out there. There's another game called Enshrouded that's also in development at the moment. That's kind of the same concept, but less Pokemon. You're the one who approached me, remember? Look, I don't got time for you to be giving me the third degree. I'm pissed off enough trying to search for leads here. If you keep it up, I'm gonna have to tear you a new one. Try me. So you want to throw down, huh? Nice knowing you, pal. This is gonna end of the line. It's art. Yeah, I know. It's Conan Exiles, basically, just with Pokemon in you instead of barbarians that you enslave. Come on. Now tell me what you want to know. Poop, man. You're built like a ton of bricks. Oh, fine. Don't tell nobody that you heard it from me, alright? Rumor goes this Tatsu fella sell you particularly anything. But you gotta have an in from one of his regulars. People say he's got the real good poop. Illegal, dangerous. You know the deal. Beyond all that, they say he's operating out of Sotenborg. No clue where, but he's close. I can almost smell the guy. That's all I got for you. I'm out of here. You got a good head on your shoulders, buddy. Maybe I can do something for you. That was a real thorn in my butt, sniffing around, but Tatsu and all, just about took a swing at me, he did. Don't know if this will help you, but I'll introduce you to someone special, someone who knows more about Tatsu. And goes by Kinoshita, up north in Bishamon Bridge. I'll tell you what you want to know. You know all along. Thanks, old man. Okay, so that's over there. I think I want to go this way, though. Or should we just wrap that up? Yeah, let's wrap it up. How much is Pal World? Obviously, if I was to get it, it'd have to be on Steam. By the way, which one are you playing on? I saw that you're playing it, Fader. Are you playing on Steam? He's playing on Steam, okay. How much is it? Anyway, like, I know it's early access. Are they doing a nice, like, $30 early access thing? They are, actually. That is tempting. That is actually kind of tempting. Because I won't deny that it has looked very interesting to me just watching it. Watching other people play this. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught my news session Monday, but if you do play Pal World, it's best to spend your money on the Steam version. Hey, it's you. Thanks again for the assist. I was just checking to see if I could recruit him to the construction company, but apparently not. Kiryu-san, yeah? My name's Konoshita. Nice meeting you. Let me cut to the chase. You want to see Tatsu? That's right. Then I'm gonna have to give you a little test first. Follow me. Look here, son, I ain't doubting you, but I want to make sure I don't go wasting Tatsu's time with some punk who don't know his poop. Let me guess, I need to prove myself? Yep, gotta see if you're the real deal. Let's see what you got. Did that prove it? Hey, just as strong as I'd expect. Just like I lose. Tatsu must not be a regular merchant if it's this difficult to reach him. You ain't wrong about that. Sorry again for having to test you. Anyways, you know the homeless guy who sent you to me? His name's Murata. Go tell him you beat me, and he'll call Tatsu over. Murata, got it. Well, my job is done. Later. Oh.
Oi.
Murata, right? I beat Kinoshita. Of course you did. Guys like you could beat an army of Kinoshitas. Forgive me for testing you like that, though. Can't let just anyone meet the big boss. Anyway, let me call him up. Boat driving man? How's it hanging, Murata? Same old, same old. Got a new customer for you, though. I can see that. You got a name, buddy? It's Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. You can call me Tatsu. I see you already know my business partner, Murata. Yeah, nice to meet you. Didn't realize you were operating out of a boat. Helps me keep my distance from the folks I ain't interested in dealing with. If you don't like them, I just drive off into the sunset. But don't worry, I ain't gonna run off on you. You earned a chance to take a look at what I got. Thanks. I'll try to make the most of the opportunity. Let me tell you, Kiryu-san, my family's been doing this poop for generations now. I'm number 15 in the long line of Tatsus. My ancestors were selling Portuguese rifles to Nobunaga centuries ago. If that tells you anything. Anyhow, that's enough for the prologue. Let's roll into the main event. Oh. Huh. I mean, I don't really want any of this, but it's nice to know. Just talk to Murata if you ever want to shop with me again. You hear? Damn, boat can go. He must have like a really powerful lawnmower engine on it. Where are we going with this? Also, what's our hunger at? Yeah, we're fine. We can keep going. Is that a game that maybe you're interested in, Chaos? I feel like that's right up your alley, too. The whole Pal World thing. Actually curious, the better question would probably be how many of you guys actually already have the game? Because I feel like everyone is buying that goddamn game. Vader gave me it. Oh, okay. So you have it already too. That's him, Yagi. One of the guys who kidnapped Miki. Well, two things. I think we're done with Smile Burger. Yes. Okay, so Smile Burger is technically finished. I don't think we can hire her for the construction company. Hey, I remember you. That biscuit cool off yet? She was out of her freaking mind, let me tell you. You know this girl? That's, I mean, I've never seen her before. Might have been one of my customers over at the club, but you can't expect me to remember every chick who sets foot in there, can you? Strange. I met someone who claims you conned her. Oh yeah? Bring him here. Ain't nobody supposed to know about that. So you do know her. Where is she? Not fluffing clue. I was just doing what Kajiwara asked me. When I nabbed her, girl would be anywhere by now. Last memory I got is tying her up and having some fun. Girl's got a great pair on her, believe me. Anyways, I don't know how you connected to all this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to shut you up for good. Get ready to die. Let's do some gardening. That didn't come out so good. Let's try again. Nope, gardening is not my thing.
おい
Tell me where Kajiwara is. I don't freaking know. Best guess be he's at the golf center. Guy's always got his clubs on him. Good. I don't know. I don't want to deal with. If you don't want to, good. If you don't want to deal with me again, then I suggest you relocate. Scum look, you don't belong on the streets. Let's go into the pawn shop real quick.
いらっしゃいませ。
Let's see here. Sell the plates. Let's see what you have for sale.
いらっしゃいませ。
Kinda might need that. Oh, really? Let's do this.
いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Because I want that for a specific thing later on. That could be really, really useful.
ありがとうございました。
Because there's a bouncer mission where everyone's got guns, so like, yeah, having that would be really, really useful. Alright, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to use the litter box real quick. Alright. I'm back. Thanks for holding on for a second there, guys. Alright. Let's continue our sub-stories before we continue the main quest. I got one there and then one up there. which wouldn't be a bad idea to go up there.
Get your hands off of me.
Oh, that's funny. You were totally asking for it a second ago.
The only thing I was asking for was directions.
Sure, sure. No need to be modest now. I know what you're really after. It is a little action.
Ugh, gross. What?
You got a little meat on your bones, huh? But, beggars can't be choosers, am I right? Now, let's get out of here and have some fun.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Just leave me alone.
Listen, I'm getting tired of this attitude. We're gonna have to teach you how things work around here. Besides, there's nobody like you got. Besides, where's a nobody like you gotta be in such a hurry, huh? Come on, we'll show you just how great this city is. We're experts with our hands, you know? It'll be a special night, promise. Those guys are going to hurt that girl.
Boy.
You guys are pathetic. Can you tell she's not interested? Did it look like we were asking for your opinion, old man?
But please, sir, help me.
Huh. You some kind of jacked up host, buddy? Either way, you shouldn't try to play the hero. You think she'll give you a piece of the action if you save her? Is that it? Sorry to break it to you, but we got dibs. Go take a nap or something, old man. Or do we gotta make you go? Poop! So strong. Still looking for some fun? Because I can keep going. No, man. Girls ain't worth getting our butt kicked like this.
Thank you so much, sir. I've never been so scared.
There's nothing. Just be careful who you ask for directions in the future. Not everyone's a good guy in the city like this.
Yeah, totally. I moved here from a country a while back, so I guess I'm still learning a few little life lessons. My name's Miki, by the way.
Wait, isn't that... How long have you been here?
3 years, actually. I've always dreamed of becoming a singer, and I thought coming here to Osaka would be my best bet to hit it big.
A singer, huh?
Yeah, it hasn't really worked out, though. I know I can sing, but I can't write songs to save my life. The record labels I auditioned for wouldn't even let me finish. They said my voice was great, but the song I was singing were holding me back.
Why does this sound so familiar? I guess I couldn't get by on my pretty voice alone these days. I'm not much for looks either. If I'm honest, I can't dance, I can't play an instrument. Maybe I should just give up and go home. Then you need to sing. If you can throw yourself behind what you're good at, you got a chance. Oh my god, we're gonna hook her up with the guitar guy, I just realized.
Yeah, but I already did. I've tried so hard. But I've been here for 3 years and I still don't know left from right. At some point, it's just not worth it anymore. If only I knew someone who shared my passion for music, maybe with a partner I can get through this. It wouldn't feel so damn hard.
Kim and the guitar seem to have the opposite problem. Maybe these two would hit it off. Actually, I know a guy whom you might want to meet.
A musician?
Yeah, his voice is nothing to write a poem about, but his love for music is undeniable. You interested?
Wow, you really mean it? I'd love to.
I bet we'll find him singing his usual spot, up on the west side of Suttonbury Street. Let's head up there.
はい
Thank you, thank you.
Funny how she has the same name as the girl who got kidnapped, apparently. Probably just a coincidence.
So this guy you know, what's his name?
I actually don't remember. Oh shoot, I don't remember. I want to say that Tako Yoshoka? I think it's Tako Yoshoka.
Oh, I'm actually getting kind of nervous now.
Yeah, calm down. He's a regular guy. Come on. Here's the guy over there with the guitar.
Oh, okay. Here I go.
Good luck.
Excuse me, are you Tako Yoshoka? The melody's incredible.
Really? I'm so glad you think so. You even know my name. How's it going over there?
Oh, Kiryu-san. That's again for earlier. Are you here to listen to me sing?
Not exactly, no. Came to introduce you to this young lady.
I'm Miki. It's nice to meet you.
Miki-san, huh? She came all the way here from the country to pursue a career as a singer, though she could use a friend with a mutual interest.
Wow, you must be pretty good if you moved here just for singing. I don't know about that. I failed every audition I've had.
They always praise her voice, though.
In that case, I'd love for you to hear what you've got. Can you sing for me? Of course. I'd be glad to. But I'd rather not perform one of the songs I wrote. They're not very good. That's fine. Sing whatever you like. A modern day hit, a golden oldie, you name it. How about Rogue of Love? Oh, everyone loves that one. Let's see what you got. Oh, okay, here I go.
欲のネオンに汚れていく my heart 養殖業のように闇を泳ぐは似合い始めたハリボテの衣装絹ずれた肌にしみるルージュ of love
Whoa. Not bad.
What did you think?
I'm floored.
I've never heard such a stunning voice before. That sent chills up and down my spine. Oh, come on. Tell me the truth.
He's being serious. Even I got lost in how beautiful that sounded.
Kiryu-san,
Hearing you sing makes me long even more for pipes like those. Gentle, soothing, warm. With a voice like that, nobody would ever turn me away. I can make so many people happy.
well, thank you, Yoshioka-san.
Hey, what would you say to making music together? I can write songs all day, but as soon as I start to sing, everything falls apart. My voice is scratchier than a bent record. It's too bad that people try to beat me up every time I open my mouth. I actually got socked again right before you guys walked up. Guess some things never change. But like I said, I can write some really great songs and play a few instruments. Plus, nobody can beat my passion for music. At least that's what I thought until you showed up. You have a lot of passion to uproot your whole life for a music career. Exactly why I think we'll work well together, so what do you say?
I'm in. I can't wait to see what we can come up with together.
Yes. Happy for you too.
はい
Thank you so much, Kiryu-san. Here, let me give you this. It's the least I can do for you.
Matrix bowling ball? Oh, cool.
Miki-chan and I are gonna climb the charts. I may not be easy, but our passion will carry us through.
Uh.
Good luck, guys. Can't wait to hear the results. Can you sight read, Mika-chan? I got a song we can try out right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, those performers sound amazing.
Got that right. Let's go take a listen.
Those two will make a great team. And I'm sure it'll be a nice change of pace from beat up all the time. Alright, this is perfect, because now I can go in here.
いらっしゃいませ。
No, this place we were good.
ありがとうございました。
It's the next place over. So, we need yellow more than anything. Alright, then we go across to the golf place, ironically.
Hmm?
That must be Kajiwara, the second man involved in Miki's kidnapping. Huh? What are you looking at?
Huh?
Better clear out if you don't want to take a club to the fluffing face. Do you know this girl? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Cut to the chase. Sure, I know her. What, you one of her old flings coming back for another pop? She ain't nothing to me now. Now get lost. I'm trying to golf here. Sorry, but you're not getting rid of me that easy. I need to find that girl. Look, I don't know who you are, but I don't got her anymore. Sold the biscuit to the highest bidder. You mean Kojima? Where is he? Just where the fluff did you get that name? Don't got a clue where he is. Now that I'm thinking about it, though, maybe I didn't sell the girl. Maybe just tossed her out with the other trash. Who knows? Haha. Now, go on and get lost. Gorillas like you can't play golf. If anyone doesn't belong here, it's you. Golf is a gentleman's sport, and you're anything but. Trying to pick a fight, butthole? Fine by me. Just looking to give my new club a test run. One, two, three. This is all Kojima's idea. He's been barking out orders behind the scenes. I'm nothing compared to him. Just don't hurt me, man. Then talk. Where is he? Just a sec. Let me give him a call. Kojima-san. Yeah, it's me. Sorry. Ran into a bit of trouble. Yeah, okay. If you say so. He said he wants to see you. Where? Midoriyama building, West Shufukucho. Second floor. Okay. So we just got those two left. We did have another key, didn't we? Metal gloves. This is the place. Kajiwara said Kojima would be inside. Must be above us. Oh, there it is. Literally right next to the locker. That's funny. You must be Kojima. Where's Mickey? Why? What's your angle? You looking for some fun? No one asking the questions here. Now tell me where Mickey is. Doesn't matter. You're a dead man. Can't let you keep snooping around. Pay's too good to have you running and ruin it all. Really? Then you should have brought more than 3 guys. Don't take that tone with me. You're done for. Nobody will ever find your body. Let's go. Tell me where Miki is. Alright, just don't kill me, please. Start talking then. Booth number 5 over at Gandhara. That's where we locked her up. Got it. Stay out of my way. Yeah. Okay. I saw it, I swear. Osaka Castle split right in 2. No, I'm serious. Gotta believe me. I have to talk to all those guys. Because it's possible that we might be able to, like, hire them for the construction company. Where's booth number 5? It's all the way in the back, sir, but... No buts. You're taking me back there.
Sure.
Sir, that booth is rented out. You can't. Miki, so you're one of Kojima's men?
Sure.
No, he was just paying me to watch over this here lady. Had no idea what he was keeping her here for. But please,
didn't do nothing wrong here. I'll give you everything I got from here.
Oi.
Miki, are you okay? She doesn't look hurt, but I can't imagine what she's going through. I should get her back to Yuriko.
I can't thank you enough for everything you did, Kiryu-san. You're like some kind of superhero. Mickey's passed out back at my place despite everything. I'm just relieved she's alive. She'll need some time to work through everything, but she'll bounce back.
I'm glad everything turned out okay.
Me too. It would never have happened without you, Kiryu-san. That reminds me, Miki had something she wanted to give you. The guy who saved her here.
Oh, cool.
Looks like it goes to one of them coin lockers up the road. Don't know what's inside. Maybe it's got something to do with her kidnapping. There are words that can express just how grateful I am to you, Kiryu-san. I wish there was something more I could do.
Seeing you two reunited is plenty for me. And speaking of Miki, you should get going. She'll need you by her side when she wakes up.
Right. Thank you again.
Okay. We need to go back to the video store and watch Yakuza Sunset 3. It's about Yakuza who betrays his clan to protect the woman he loves. I don't know. The characters are actually pretty fleshed out too. Not only that, but the actors did a great job of bringing it to life. Can't complain about the music either. It really heightens the tension. But there's something off about the action. It's supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but the fights don't feel extreme enough. Just about over, the protagonist finally defeated the clan and it's about to elope with the woman he loves. As he's leaving the HQ, he gets stabbed in the back by a clan member he had raised like his own son. Last shot of his lover waiting at the station for her sweetheart to show up, but he never does. Well, I finished the movie. If I head back to Steel, I'll run into Sugano again. Maybe I can help him out now that I've seen his work. So is the real problem just that the fighting's not extreme enough? Is that why we're gonna help him? This is how I use guns. Die. Wait, can I not kill him like this? Oh, there we go.
時間食っちまった
Platinum plate. So she got kidnapped because of a platinum plate, apparently. I mean, they're worth 200,000 yen, but still. Damn. Sagano's not here.
Nah.
Hey, aren't you the guy who was in here babbling about movies earlier?
Hmm?
I eat, sleep, and breathe the silver screen. You want to talk a little shop? Sure, let's talk. Sure, I like movies as much as the next guy. Great, go on and pull up a stool. Name's Fukatsu. Only thing that makes throwing back drinks better is getting to talk about movies while you do it. I'm curious. I actually watched Yakuza Sunset 3 recently. Are you familiar with it? Oh, I remember lining up for that one when it first hit theaters. Remind me again what it's about, though? A Yakuza who fights for the woman he loves. It's about an admiral Yakuza who betrays his client to protect the woman he loves. The characters were so realistic I couldn't help but get drawn in by it. You got that right. Characters can really make or break a flick like that. If you ask me, the characters are what saved Sunset 3. What gave Sunset 3 its charm. The last scene is what sealed it, though. The poor woman waiting at the station. That was a piece of art. Yeah, the ending really left an impression on me, too. There's just something about bittersweet endings that strike the right chord. Sounds as if you liked it, but if you give it a score, what would you rate it on a 10-point scale? Definitely liked it, but I wouldn't say it was perfect. Something felt off about it. Oh yeah? And what was that? The action was subpar. It just felt like there was something missing. This was supposed to be a Yakuza movie, but there was no impact, no thrill of the clash. Beyond that, the Yakuza themselves felt kind of forced, like the director didn't know how Yakuza were supposed to act. I was thinking the same thing. There wasn't a single fight scene that felt like it had the oomph it ought to. None of that bone-crunching satisfaction. Real shame, too, besides parts of Sunset 1 and 2 with elaborate action sequences and authentic feeling Yakuza setting. I bet that's why 3 flopped. You know? I actually had the chance to talk to Sagano. Director, that's the only reason I watched Sunset 3 at all. Interesting. He was depressed because his movie wasn't received as well as Sunset 1 or 2. He even considered quitting over the fan response. Must be young if he's having trouble taking criticism with that. Don't blame him, though. It's tough taking over on someone else's work. And sure, Sunset 3 was rough, but it had some real emotional moments. First 2 in the series had them too, but nothing on that level. The old director was good at covering up his flaws, but he didn't have much of an eye for real human drama. Rumor has it he actually pushed away the studio to bring Sagano back for Sunset 4. That's how much he liked the third. If you want my opinion, I think Sagano's got a long career ahead of him. Just has to mature a bit, get some experience under his belt. Sounds like you know a lot about this. He must really love the film industry, because he's probably the creator of the first 2. Yeah, you got that right. More than that, I love talking about common interests over a nice glass of whiskey. Anyways, I'm gonna go catch some fresh air and maybe tea there on home. Good talking to you, Kiri-san. Likewise, Fukatsu. Kiri-san? What the? Sagano, how long have you been there? Since you and the old man started talking about Sunset 3. That was the whole conversation. I saw you sitting there when I came back from taking a leak, but I figured I'd wait until you were done talking to approach. Honestly, Kiri-san, it means a lot to know that you watched my movie, and it's nice to hear such frank, honest opinions. As you know, I've been thinking about stepping down as Sunset 4 director. Nothing about this has been easy on me. But I've changed my mind. I can't quit. I want to address the flaws of Sunset 3 and make sure the 4th entry of the series is the best ever. But I don't have much knowledge on the Yakuza life, or fighting. I need to experience these things firsthand if I want to succeed. Yeah, you got to. Wait, no, you don't do that. Maybe I'll go join the Omi Alliance. They should be able to educate me on Yakuza life Think they'll hold out tryouts anytime soon?
いや
Hold on, this isn't the type of situation where you really want first-hand experience. But how else am I going to learn enough to make the film that delivers an authentic Yakuza experience? I can teach you. Fine, I can teach you. I'm sure I know enough about the Yakuza to make an authentic film about it. Wait, you're not one of them, are you, Kiryu-san? Of course not. I'm just a civilian. Calm down. Oh, what a shame. Just a fanboy then. Can't blame you there. Everyone romanticizes the Yakuza. Anyway, in that case, can I ask you to stop by the office? I'm leasing for Yakuza Sunset 4, so we can talk. Sure, let's talk. Oh, thank you, Kiryu-san. Right this way. This is your office? I was expecting something a little more cinematic. Sorry to disappoint. The props are all stored on the studio lot. Since I'm the only one here for the shoot, there's not much point in getting cozy. Guess that makes sense. Oh, now let's get right to it. Are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Let me see. First, I'd like you to play the part of a regular clan member reading the patriarch's son, who's just come home. There's not much reference material on the kind of clan relationship. I have no idea how it's supposed to go. And the son is coming home from elementary school. Just do whatever you think is natural. That reminds me how I used to treat Daigo when he was a kid in the Dojima family office. Shouldn't be too hard. Got it. Okay, now imagine son is walking in through that door. In front of you. And action! Welcome home, master. Welcome home, young man. Oh! And cut! That was great, Kiryu-san. You made sure to treat him with the reverence deserving of the patriarch's son. He might be just a kid, but he's an important kid. That's right. Reminds me of when Daigo was still young, dragging me all around Kamurocho. Who's Daigo? Never mind. What's next? Second scene is crown jewel of every Yakuza film. One where the hero takes responsibility for mistakes he's made. True, the fans would never stop complaining if this scene was absent or got treated the wrong way. Stuff is really up my alley, so I'll need your help here as well. After all, I only ever directed comedies before this. Comedy? There's no place for comedy in a Yakuza story. There's no place for comedy in a Yakuza story. That's great. Kiryu, I love you. Now, let me set the scene here. You, Captain, are going to say something to the patriarch, then cut your pinky off to make up for the mistake you underling made. Sounds pretty heavy. Yes, that's the point. Now, let's see what you've got. Kiryu has experience with this because he's done this in Zero. Now then, action! I failed you, Pedro. I failed you. Failed myself, failed the clan. Now then, I'm gonna show you how a man atones for his actions. Oh! Ah! And cut! Kiryu-san, that was incredible. Could have sworn you were really going through with it. Well, I can guess how it would look in real life. You know, I performed with such realism today. Tell me if you were really in one of these families, right? Kidding. I'm sure you're just a big fan. Actually, don't worry. It was just a joke. Next up will be an action sequence where you have a showdown against a... Enough yapping.
Oh?
Hmm? Who are you? That's what we should be asking the two of you. This is our meeting place.
do you think they're doing here? Don't be ridiculous. I went to a real estate agency and rented this office out. I can show you the contract. Hold on. You look familiar. I know this fool. This guy's directed Yakuza Sunset now. I've seen him on TV. Wait, this butthole made Yakuza Sunset 3? The one with a critic score that practically went fluffing negative? Ha, what a joke. Grr. Look, why don't you take your buddy here and get lost, you pathetic loser? Or, we'll do your whole industry a favor and make sure you never release another thing. Hey, Sugano, you wanted to see the fight scene next, right? Huh? Take notes. I'm about to give you all the reference material you could ever need. Huh? Hmm? You had your chance. Now you're gonna get a beatdown. Die! Well, where'd they go? Oh. Okay. I could have sworn I saw something interesting on the floor. No. Are there any other interesting things? No, doesn't look like it. Come here. Nope, it's not what I want either. Come here. Alright, cool. This guy's a freaking monster. I don't want to die. If you three ever show your faces around here again, I'll make sure that's exactly what happens. Got it? Yes. I'm really sorry. You okay, Sugano? Yeah, you saved my life, Kiryu-san. But more importantly, I learned a ton. You were like a beast unchained. That kind of raw fury is exactly what Yakuza Sunset 3 was missing. I've been swimming in such a sea of doubt lately, it's been impossible to make any progress on Yakuza Sunset 4. What if critics ban the movie? What if I let my fans down again? What if the old director, Fukatsu, doesn't like it? Wait, Fukatsu? The old man at the bar? I had lunch? But it's been such an eye-opening experience. It's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Gotta look over that script with a fresh pair of eyes and get this film rolling. I think I have what it takes to make the series shine, just like Fukatsu did. I have faith in you too, Sugano. But listen, I don't think you should strive to emulate Fukatsu's style, or even his success. Huh? There are things you bring to the table that even he didn't accomplish. The raw emotion you captured in your last film was second to none. You need to make the movie you want to make. If the fans can feel combination of your attention to detail and your passion, they'll love it. As for me, I can't wait to see Sunset 4. I'll put my heart into it, I promise. Let me thank you, Kiryu-san, for everything you've done for me. Oh, it's another one of these? Looks like Yakuza Sunset 4 is gonna be just fine, especially with the Dragon of Dojima in a vision role. You knew all along, Fukatsu. More or less, and for the record, I never lied to you. I'm nothing more than an old movie buff now. Suppose you got me there. Really though, gotta thank you, Kiryu-san. Sugano's gonna be the pride and joy of the film industry someday, believe you and me. You did the world a service not letting him fall flat on his face again.
I didn't do much. I just don't like to see people lose faith in their talent. Huh. Say, how about we go see Sunset 4 together? When it comes out, you can get a discount if you pretend to be my son. Hey, come on. I think Sunset 4 is going to deserve the full price of admission. Ah, don't get all high and mighty on me. Careful or I'll spoil the ending for you. That's a pretty juvenile threat, wouldn't you say? Secret to staying creative is staying young at heart. Is that so? Sure is, my boy. Sure is. Well, that's interesting. Hey, Big Papa Steak. Home stream is going great for you. It is. It is. How you doing, man? For any guys who don't know who Big Papa Steak is, he's a streamer that we rated on Wednesday. He was playing GTFO as well at the time. It was a pretty good stream too, so you guys should drop a follow if you guys haven't already. Oh, I guess we got a be right back clip. That's a pretty good screen though. I like the artwork on it. I see you've been playing Lethal Company as well. A couple of the other guys I've also been playing that.
We're back. I totally forgot I didn't have it.
Alright, where are we? We need to get up here. I think I would like to fill our belly a bit. Oh! We might be able to get one of the life skills too here. Perfect. Yeah, let's head up there and eat at one of those places up there. The company has been filling a void lately. That's good to hear. I remember I've seen a lot of people playing it. It didn't really like catch my eye too much. But then like someone finally explained to me what the point of the game is. And that kind of like changed it for me. Like I could see myself playing that game now that I know what that like what's the goal and so on. Because for a while I just didn't get it. Like it looked like just people running around and messing around. But now I understand it's like you're a company that's basically scrapping whatever's not nailed down. So you're a scrapping company on very hostile planets and moons. Which to me sounds pretty cool actually. Like I could see myself playing that game. I wasn't sure about it and then I bought it. I was instantly hooked. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, that's new. Through the bench. Okay. The next place. And then playing with friends just made better. It does look like the type of game that's better with friends too. I can agree with you. Like, looks like a fun game. I've seen someone else playing it solo. Definitely looks like a better time with friends. That, and that. And that'll finish off this place. Have we finished these places off? Yep. So we've done this place. And then right across the street. No. We've never even eaten here before. Okay, so this is our next place to work on.
ありがとうございました
And then there's one more place over there that doesn't hurt just to check. Yeah, solo I'm still a little unsure. I have a bad anxiety, so solo on the game can be bad, I don't know. For me anyways. Playing...
いらっし
I
ゃい
like
ませ
playing Demonologist solo. I won't do that. He's poop. I imagine it is probably scarier by yourself. The procedural generatedness to it just works well, considering
ありがとうございました
what you're supposed to, what your goal in the game is too. So that's good. Definitely a game that one day maybe I'll get around to. We'll see. Alright, I think it's time to continue main story. Because we literally don't have anything else really. Did all the side stories already for now, and we finished the cabaret thing, so that's done. Women said, sure can we put them back. Back in the day, girls had some sense of restraint. They'd hardly touch the stuff. Today's women are ordering another drink before they finish the first. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Back in the day, women used to cook like their mothers. Now they drink like their fathers. What the fluff? Why are you guys here? Ah, Kiri-san. Hmm? Saguana-san? Shouldn't you be at Sunflower? I'm not the head mistress anymore, remember? Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to rub salt in the wound, but what brings you all the way here? I came to see you, Kiri-san. Me? That's right. I wanted to thank you for all you did to help our Sunflower. You came to Osaka just to say that? Yes. It wasn't easy tracking you down, I'll have you know. But I did quite a bit of asking around, and eventually I managed to track down where you were. Oh, that's very industrious of you. But the job is hard to explain. All the same, I heard you needed able-bodied women. I'd be happy to help you out in that case, Kiri-san. You do know this is a cabaret club, right? I don't know if this is really your thing. That's not true at all. I'm great at giving pep talks to the children. How different can stroking a man's ego be? Maybe you've got a point. Well, she did come all the way here. It would be rude to turn her down now. Alright, welcome aboard, but you take it easy, okay? I will. Thank you, Kiri-san. She's gold class? Really? Oh, that's interesting. Some more hires for the cabaret thing. Although, don't really need it, but sure. Hey, Kiri-san. It's Miki, the singer who was just getting harassed. So good to see you. Ever since you came to the rescue, things have been looking good for me. Yoshioka-san doing good too. Glad to hear it. But what brings you out here? Well, I wanted to thank you. For saving me from those pervert thugs. Oh, don't worry about that. Come on, don't be so cruel. Anyway, people in my circles keep talking about you managing this Forshine place. I also hear you need help. Think I could help? I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Don't worry, I already got Yoshiko-san's to buy in. He's all for it, actually. If not for you, Kiri-san, I'd have given up on my singing dream and going back to the country. This is the only way I can properly thank you for all the support you've shown me. You do know this is a cabaret club, right? Wait, really? No,
No problem. I mean, I just have to talk to customers, right? How hard can that be?
You really don't have to do this, Mickey.
But I do. Please just let me join.
If you insist. But promise me, if you ever get too much, you'll tell me, okay?
I can do that. We'll make a great team, Kiryu-san.
Gold class as well. Interesting. So are you also a gold class?
There you are, Kiryu-san.
Yoriko. She's Mickey's older sister. The poor girl who got caged up like some kind of wild animal.
Thank you for the help. Seriously.
Of course. How's Mickey doing?
Finally awake, thank God. Doctor says she's got to stay in the hospital a bit longer, but she's almost home free.
That's great news.
Ain't it? Anyway, I owe you for one, so I want to do you a solid.
What do you mean?
I want to help you run this here shop. You got?
You mean Foreshine? You do know this is a cabaret club, right? Maybe this isn't the most appropriate way to say that.
Nonsense. You're recruiting hostess, ain't you? I saw your ads floating around Sultan Border.
Well, yeah, but if she's really serious about this, I have no business turning her down. We do need the help. Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Great, thank you much.
Alright. I forgot to check another thing. We've already kind of completed that, but why not? And then we need to get those. Alright, main story time. Let's do it. Kind of forgot where we left off and why we came here. But I'm sure we'll get remember as soon as we see whatever thing we're walking into. Oh, right, the cop's mom's place. Welcome to... Oh, it's you, sugar. If it's Karu you're after, she ain't here. Where is she? Don't know what's got her down, but I think she's out drinking at one of those bars again. She ducked into a bar and drowns her sorrows that way. They all know her by name, but I couldn't tell you which one. I can think of a few bars she might be at. I'll check around. Alright. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna grab a water. Alright, let's see here. Alright. So which bar are we going to? Oh, Styles, okay. Next. And... Oh, we missed. There we go.
手間を取
Grand
らせよ
Slam. Guardy slamming. That's an interesting emote. Wait, did I just feel a vibration? Oh, it's just a vibration of that. Okay. Right, it's not this game. This game, it's a beep. In the other games, the coin locker tracker thing would vibrate your controller instead of beeping.
けらんな。喧嘩売っとんのがおっさん。さあ暴れるで。まだまだ。
Oh yeah, the tail, like I didn't see it coming. The one sad thing I will say about this game is that I feel like the first two games had more finishers. They got some good stuff in this game too, though. I'm not completely disappointed.
Oi.
Hey, is there a woman named Sayama here?
Yeah.
Oh, Karu-san. She left not long ago. Said she was heading out to the river. Maybe she's hoping to relax a little bit. Okay, thanks. It's this side, right? Yeah, it's this side. There she is. Nice. Oh damn, look how red his face is. Alright, beat up a couple of delinquents. Oh, darn it. Let's try that again. Oh damn, that was a lot of experience. Guy's wearing flip-flops, I just noticed. Like the hell. I mean, you're a cop. Can't you just show the badge and be like... Oh.
どうしたんだ。
いや、私たちなんか変だなと思ってね。
ん？
ねえ、今夜空いてる？
ああ。
ちょっと遊びたい気分なんだけど、付き合ってくれる？
I have a feeling she's somehow connected to one of the first two games. In some way. Because she has something against the Tojo clan. There's gotta be a connection to one of those characters in the first two games, I feel. Somebody was her brother or father or something.
何してんの？はよ行こう。
Okay, all of a sudden we're on a date? Guess she just needed to blow off some steam, maybe? What the fluff, woman? That is not easy to do. This is so weirdly out of place. Like, why is this happening right now?
意外にビール売ってなくって。
いや、街を見ていたところだ。
おいしい。
お前さっきも飲んでいたんじゃないのか？
運動の後の一杯はちょっとちゃうねんな。
いい場所だな。
ああ、ここいいでしょう。今日付き合ってもらったお礼や。本当はうちしか知らん秘密の場所やねんけど、今日は特別に教えてあげるわ。
いい気分だ。
もうちょっと飲むやろ。買ってくるわ。
ん？悪い。気が利くんだな。
無理して褒めたってビール以外出てこんよ。
別に無理したわけじゃねえよ。
何言うてんの。うちはね、そういうおだてとかお世辞は好きちゃうし。
本当に素直にそう思っただけだ。
せやからさっきも言うたけど、褒めても何も出てきえへんよ。
そういうところは案外可愛いんだな。
あのな、 うちは今まで優しいなんて言われたこともないし、可愛いなんて言われたこともない。男勝りで現場でもうちが乗り込んだらみんな引いてるわ。せやからあんたが言うてることが嘘やってことくらい分かってるし、そんな言葉言うてもらうためにここに連れてきたわけやな。
そいつらには分からねえだけなのさ。
何が？
お前が刑事である以前に女だってことがさ。周りが何て言おうと気にするな。人間、自分らしくいることが一番大切なんじゃねえのか。
そりゃそうやけど。
今のお前は周り気にして突っ張ることに必死で自分自身を見失っちまってるんじゃねえのか。世の中にはお前のいいところを大切にしてくれるやつだってきっといるはずだ。どうした？
行こう。ちょっと酔っ払ったわ。うちはね、そういう女としての幸せってやつは求めないことに決めたんや。そりゃ好き好んでそう考えたわけやないけど、でもそう考えてきたからこそここまで来れた。そして今の自分がある。その気持ちは誰にも分からへん。私にしか。
ああ、そうだな。
え？
俺はお前の過去の全ては知らねえ。でも俺は誰が何と言おうと本当のお前は優しい人間だって思ってるぜ。おせっかいだったかもしれねえが、一人の男の意見として覚えておいてくれ。
あんたって不思議な人やね。本当にヤクザやったのが信じられへん。
だから言ったろ、人から見た印象なんてその程度のものだってことだ。酔っ払ったんだろう。帰るか？
え？あ、うん、そうやね。
俺はもうちょっとここで星を見てるよ。
え？じゃあうちも。
明日は生き残りの男と会わなきゃいけないんだろう。今日はしっかり休め。それに俺は逃げも隠れもしねえよ。
そういうことやなくて。
今夜は俺に借りがあるはずだろう。素直に言うことを聞け。
そう、分かった。じゃあ今日はママのところに行くわ。
葵か？
うん。じゃあ明日の朝10時橋の上で待ってるわ。
分かった。
She's kind of falling for him, but I think he's trying to keep her at arm's length, is what it looks like.
ねえ。
But I don't know if it's intentional because Kiryu's kind of dense at the same time. So like, I don't think it's intentional. If that makes any sense. Kiryu's like dense about everything. He only knows how to punch people in the face. So, got some time myself. Maybe I'll check out the city. Yeah, that's kind of this game in a nutshell. It's like super heavy drama, and then like everything else is just silly, ridiculous bullshit. It's like so good. Let's see here. Did we get any new sub stories, or are we just continuing the? It looks like we're just continuing the main quest. Because the only other thing that we have in this city is the cabaret thing, but we've already kind of completed that. So entrance is on the riverside. Okay.
何やお前は。何すんねん。
あんたそれを捨てたら後悔するんじゃねえのか。
何やと。
それ入れ墨の下絵だろ。しかも普通の図柄じゃね
なんであんたそれは。ひょっとして筋もんか。
え。まあ近いところだ。
兄ちゃん、うちによって茶の一杯でも飲んでけや。ついてこいや。帰ったぞ。
おかえりなさい師匠。
わしの客人や。
師匠これ。
あいつに見つからんようにしまっとけや。
はい。
おい、何してんねん。あんたも早来いや。
お客さんどうぞ奥へ。
ああ。
The name's Kazehori the Fourth, Master Tattooist. I've had my practice here in Osaka about as long as I can remember. I owe you one, son. You're basically a top artist in Kansai, as I've heard it. Mm-hmm. Oh, you've heard of me. Yes, from the master who did the piece on my back. Your back, huh? That certainly has some weight to it. An artist named Utabori II inked it. Utabori? The Utabori?
Hmm?
You know? Of course I know him. Tattoos may span the globe over, but it's a small world. Get to be a master, your name will get around. So can I ask you why you were about to throw away that design? Oh, that.
これはうちの一家に伝わる竜の指定でな。代々風振りを継承したもんにしか俺にしろもんや。
交流か。
よう知っとるな。そう、指針の長と呼ばれる伝説の竜、交流や。
Design's actually a bit of a family heirloom, passed down for generation. Then why would you throw it away? Well, what was that? What happened, Akina?
Oh, Master, Satoshi was just here, and he took the design.
What?
Hmm?
It was stolen.
Yes, but he knew who did it. We know who did it. It was the Master's first student.
Wait, what's going on? Him and his damn war of succession are the reason I was trying to be rid of the accursed piece. Succession war, huh? Let me fill you in. I'm actually looking to retire soon, and I was thinking Akina here would take up the name.
Hmm?
Her? That's right. The world of tattoos is a world of men. And Satoshi, my older pupil, didn't take too kindly to the idea. Satoshi is the thief.
Yes, and he's 10 years my senior.
Considering the world you come from, I'm sure you understand the importance of seniority, yes? Imagine someone 10 years your junior passing you up, and she's a woman at that. His pride and his ego are wounded. But you're naming Akina as your successor because she's better, right? That's right. There's an art to tattoos that goes beyond simple skill or technique. You're not a master until you can see your client's fates in the ink and your work. Satoshi's just not there yet.
Master, but I don't.
I know. Unfortunately, the other part of this little war is that Akina ain't willing to take the name.
Nani?
Why not? She won't tell me either. But even if she won't take it, I'm not about to hand it to Satoshi like it's some kind of consolation prize. He's not ready to be Kazuhori the Fifth. Now I see what brought you down to the river. Right? And that's why Satoshi stole the dragon. If I won't give him the name, it seems he'll take it by force. Wait, what are you? My tattoos has a strong resemblance to that design. What? But... yes, a dragon. Really? But I'd heard Utabari gave that to the name of in the Tojo clan. He considered it his magnum opus, and that was almost 20 years back. I don't believe he's done any dragons since.
Even I've heard that story. So you're really him.
I'm Kazuma Kiryu. And yes, I was once in the Tojo clan. Incredible! Master Utabori taught me about both the value and the weight a tattoo carries. Which is why I won't stand by the Satoshi while Satoshi undermines all of it. I'm gonna get your design back. And in return, Akina, will you tell us why you refuse to take the Kazuhori name? Akina.
I think that's a fair bargain. Satoshi has set up a shop in the building in Shufokcho.
Got it. Oh, right there. Good to check the map for more sub-stories. Nope. We could go for a meal after this, though. Wait, what? Is he downstairs, maybe? Nope. Huh. Maybe upstairs? Yeah, looks like right there. Nice one, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, this is all I needed to become the real Kazuhori 5. The guy with this dragon on his back is the talk of the whole town right now. And when the rest of Osaka wants in on the ink that made a legend, they'll come knocking.
Boy.
You're Satoshi. Yeah. And who the hell are you? I'm here to take back the design you stole from your master. I'll be taking that dragon. Oh, so Akina's sending heavies after us now.
Yeah.
No, I'm here because you don't deserve that design. Who the fluff you think you are? I'm talking to me like that. You know how many Yakuza we've dealt with over the years? Chumps like you always think you're tougher than you are. Then we're done talking. But I guess you just haven't learned to fear yet. I'll teach you. That's our line, butthole. You're gonna regret coming here. Who are you?
桐生さん。
ああ、
Got your design back. You! Oh, bastard! Can't you see she's got you wrapped around her finger? Satoshi, you're blind. Don't you understand the true artists of tattoos? What are you babbling about? Your fingers know the way around the ink, but your soul can't see the colors. That's the difference between you and Akina. More of this preposterous bullpoop. Tattoos are a permanent part of a person's life, Satoshi. It changes them. Someone like you who's just putting ink on 2-bit street punks for money just goes to prove that the little you contribute to the art. Tattoos nurtures the man who bears it, and in turn the design finds its home on their skin. Oh yeah? Then tell me, Master, who's got that golden dragon on his back now? He's some great hero? Say his name. Who does have that dragon? His name is Ryuji Goda.
何
What? Yeah, Ryuji Goda. Gave your ultimate tattoo some crazy fluff, and now you gonna lecture me about that art?
It's not true. The master didn't give him that tattoo.
Akina. What?
I was the one who inked the golden dragon.
10年前合田隆二を初めて見た時わしは衝撃を覚えた。この男はわしの生涯最高の下地になる男やと。そして代々伝わるあの竜を掘ることを決めたんや。そやけど筋彫りしようとした時わしの手は動かんようになってしもうた。
そうなんです。だから私がその続きを師匠に代わって彫ったんです。
That tattoo was yours. That's how I learned the true weight of being a tattoo artist, and I've never been more scared. Ryuji Goda climbed the ranks of the Omi Alliance, and now he's clawing his way towards the throne himself. I never dreamed a man bearing my ink could become what he has.
Akina, that's why you deserve the name. Master Tattooist's calling is to make bigger men of their clients. And that's why you reject the Kazahori name.
Yes, I'm afraid of giving men like him more power.
Akina.
これはこれがあのダブリさんの竜。
俺はこの竜を背負ってから多くのものを得て多くのものを失った。だが俺は竜を掘ったことも今の自分があるのも全て運命だったと思ってる。あんたたちが合田隆二に掘ったことは間違いじゃない。
桐生さん。
力を持った人間はよく道を間違える。だから人間なんだ。だがその道を正すのはあんたたちの仕事じゃない。あんたたちを掘り師には掘った男の顛末を見届けることしかできない。アキナさん、もしあんたに彫り師としての責任があるなら風彫りを継承して龍二の行く末を見届けるべきなんじゃないのか。
桐生さん。
それじゃあな。
桐生さん、私もう逃げません。 5代目風堀を継ぎます。ありがとうございました。
The Iron Creed, Chapter 11. It's almost 10 a.m. Sam was waiting for me at the Yawa Bridge. We got more sub-stories. If I go there... Let's see what we got here. I could use a meal, but if I go in that direction, it might jump me into the story. So, let's try to just go this way, I guess. Question is this now. Do you think maybe we could sneak past her? Nope. Well, maybe it won't jump us into anything. Maybe she'll just group up with us.
さあ行くかどうした？
昨日の夜、今までのこと整理してたら嫌な予感がしてきてね。
嫌な予感？
ええ。私がジンゴン派の生き残りじゃないかと思って。
どういうことだ？
ママの言っていたことから推測して、私の両親が20数年前登場界に殺されたとするなら、両親は登場界に敵対していたジンゴン派の人間って考えるのが自然じゃない？
お前もジンゴン派の生き残り？
そう考えてもおかしくないでしょ。
村井に会いに行くのはやめるか？
自分の過去から逃げたくない。行きましょう。
Hey, took my cigarette. That was rude.
Chief said we'll find Morai somewhere called Kama. I need to hear what he has to say.
Sure about this though?
Eh.
Don't worry about me. Whatever he can say, I can handle it. First, we'll need to hit the streets to see if we can even find the place.
行きましょう。
Okay. Oh, perfect. So we can still go get that meal. Uh-huh.
いらっしゃいませ。
We need more than anything is yellow. Was there not a 60?
Sa, 行くか。
ありがとうございました。
Alright, let's head over to the sub-story that's over here. You know a place called Kema? Nope. I've lived here for years and don't ring up any bells. Oh, I'm really in a pickle now. Might as well just rope in the next guy who walks by. Oh, hey there. Can I help you? Are you busy at the moment, sir? I say that depends. Well, do you think voice acting for a video game might interest you? Actually, it would. Voice acting? Why do you need me? We're supposed to record for a game today, but one of our actors has a frog in his throat. Today's our last day in the studio. Have an employee do it instead then. There, problem solved. Wait, you can't leave? I can, and I am. Harsh. If I don't find a suitable replacement though, it'll be my head on the chopping block. Oh my god, this stress. Maybe I should just end it all right here and now. Hey, don't be like that. It's just a video game. Then be my voice actor. Do it for me. Do it, or I'll kill myself. Jesus Christ. Do you have to be so melodramatic? Wait, now I'm really listening to you talk, and that voice, it's smoother than whiskey on the rocks. You were born to be a voice actor, and this is the moment that will shape your destiny. I'm still not hearing anything that convinces me to help you. Please, your voice is a killer.
Boy.
You're a little too close. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
I don't know the first thing about voice acting. Sorry, but I can't do it. Oh, you'll be fine. Just read the lines as they're written on the script. I'll even give you an actor's payment. Can you grab the next guy who walks by? Why does it have to be me? Because it does. If I don't get your voice in this video game, the world will never know peace. I'm begging you. I insist. I'm dying. Alright, I'll do it. Okay, fine. If you're that sure I'm the guy for this, I'll help you.
Huh?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's your name? Kiryu. Nice to meet you, Kiryu-san. I'm Kikuchi. We're recording in a studio nearby, so just follow me and we'll be there in a second. Let me introduce you to my partner, Kiryu-san. This here is Ryuzaki-san. Looking forward to working and looking forward to getting in the booth with you. Likewise. I should have asked this, but Kikuchi, what kind of game are we recording for? Oh, it's a high-octane game of adolescent carnage and drama. It explores the theme of humanity, friendship, betrayal, and the bonds these men form along the way. We call it Amigo Picante. Never heard of it. Oh, well, it's an up-and-coming genre that's really taken off with female fans recently. Oh, I guess that would explain it. So, who am I playing? Our protagonist, of course. His name is Abe. And Ryuzaki here will be playing your childhood friend, Michu? I don't even know that. What? I've never acted a day in my life. How can you expect me to play the protagonist? It'll be fine. I'm sure you do it. I'm sure you do it right. Don't worry. Now you two recently started high school together at an all-boy institution called St. Danny's Boys Academy. Oh my god, is this a BL video game? The current rise on the first scene with the two of you alone in the classroom at the end of the school day. We don't have much time, so let's get rolling. Here's the script, Kiryu-san. All we need is for you to read your lines at the right time. You'll do great. It's been a while since we've had time to ourselves, Abe. Just the two of us. Yeah, it's nice to be alone.
そうだな。俺もお前と二人きりになれて嬉しいよ。
You know, it almost feels like fate that we both ended up in St. Dandy's. I would have been so lonely without you. Hey, Abe, how do you feel about me? I've always seen you as a man. You've been a great friend. Well, you've been a great friend to me. Ever since we were kids. Oh. Wait, Kiri-san. Didn't you read ahead? This would only make things awkward between them later. Not to mention, it's not what the script says. Sorry, but I'm kind of ad-libbing here, where I have to here. Well, a good voice actor has to stay a few lines ahead. Let's roll it back a step. I've always seen you as a man. To be honest, I've always seen you as a kind, strong man. You mean it? To me, you're everything I could ever want. My ideal lover. Wait, what? So it's just the two of us here. What do you want to do with me? I want you to be my first... What? I have a pissing contest. Let's have a pissing contest. Can't you just be serious for once, Abe? Isn't there something you want to do to me even more as lovers? Oh, I guess... Is it really that hard to read the lines as they're written, Kiri-san? Really? Sorry, but the script is just... Did he say lovers right? Just try to put yourself in Abe's shoes, and you'll do fine. Let's get another take. You can do it, Kiri-san. Meet your parents? I want to meet your parents. Wait, things are moving a little too fast. Give me some time to wrap my head around all this, Abe. But if they're going to take this relationship serious, shouldn't they meet each other's parents? Your personal philosophy shouldn't matter for Kiri-san. Just follow the script. Sorry, I guess I just inserted myself into the role too much. It's alright, let's retake. I want you to be my first. Are you sure you want it to be me? This is certainly going places. I don't think I can hold myself back. Are you really ready? Actually, I have to go. Actually, I have some after-school tutoring I need to be at. I should go. Don't lie to me, Abe. I can take a hint. You don't really like me, do you? Kiri-san, what are you doing? Why were you getting... We were just getting to the good part. That line would be a completely different route. Sorry, but this is pretty embarrassing to read out loud. Well, if you can't get over it, we'll never finish recording it. Let's just try again with a fresh take. Ready for what? I don't know. Ready for what? What do you mean, Abe? You're the one who came onto me. Kiri-san, come on. This is a pivotal scene. It's a tender moment between two friends who are about to become something more. Do it right. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to me, not to Abe. I got this. Just figure out a way to get into role and stay there. Now, come on, let's retake that. Please be gentle with me. Yeah, but it's my first time. Be gentle with me. I will. Just loosen your shoulders and everything will feel right. Now, relax and let me take it from here. Do I really have to do this next part?
Oi.
Hey, you said this was an adolescent drama, not some kind of sex game. Kiri-san, please. Young ladies across the nation are going crazy for BL games nowadays. BL stands for boys love. You know, like boys loving each other. This is really a genre of video game? Don't let it get to you, Kiri-san. Once you let yourself get into the part, you'll really nail these lines. He's right. I could barely believe you're an amateur. Why didn't you stick around? Take a few more roles with us.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I think my career as a voice actor ended before it started. And how popular did you say the games are? I find it hard to believe they have much of an audience.
Hi.
Believe it, Kiryu-san. We have girls lined up for hours every time we drop a new release. I had no idea. I guess video games have come a long way. Don't trouble yourself over it, Kiryu-san. Oh, and you really saved my life. I thought it was all over until you strolled by. Here, let me thank you. Straight lace jacket? Oh, we can get rid of that. Oh, I should get going. I'll give you a ring when the sequel hits.
Nani?
Don't you dare. Kiryu's done. No more acting.
行きましょう
Oh, that's a plus 20 attack? Alright, we got that one and that one, I think. And that's it. So, give me 2 seconds, guys. I just gotta go use the litter box really quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. Thanks for waiting up. Here we go. Let's go check on those 2 sub-stories, and then we continue main story.
Oi.
Excuse me, do you know a place called Kiwami? First time hearing of it. What kind of place is it, though? Pretty sure it's a shogi parlor. If it's shogi you're into, try heading to Shufuku. I know some shogi players hang out there. Maybe we'll have better luck. Sorry about that. Here, let me help you. Showy old woman.
Help me! I think you mean feel me up! Don't think I didn't notice. Where those hands went, Buster?
I think she's the same woman from Zero, and she did the same thing to Majima.
Nani?
Excuse me?
Oh, please! Even now, you're eyeing me like a hungry lion.
Huh?
You've misunderstood. Believe me, there is nothing further from my mind than that.
Doubt it. I bet just the thought of getting handsy with me got your blood flowing south of the border.
This lady's out of her mind. The Avatarian strikes again. Actually, yeah, no sane woman would step out the door looking like this.
You sizing me up, fella, and lack of action got you on the verge of a splurge.
I should probably get going. Be going. Sorry for the bump again. Get back here, you old hag.
What? You want a slice of this pie too? Well, I ain't into the apron look, Junior.
Don't give me that. I saw you shoplifting.
Huh? The only thing I steal is hearts, Sonny. You got the wrong lady, I'd say. Anyway, I was just leaving. Me and this chunk of hunk. We're heading on a date. Ain't that right, fella?
What? So that's how it is, huh? You're gonna keep your granny fetish under wraps, man? Anyway, you gonna pay up? Hold on. All I did was bump into her. Wait. Oh, Sasaki. I caught up to the old lady you found, and I'm about to collect. About that, I went and checked the tapes again. Turns out she ain't the one. What? So this old shrew, she's innocent. I'm sorry. This is all because of me.
Told you so. Think about what you're doing to my street cred. I should sue, or at least get a few coupons off you.
You should forgive them. It's an easy mistake to make. Look, we're real sorry.
Sorry ain't good enough. Those wild accusations had me blushing like a schoolgirl on Christmas Eve. Like I said, fork over a few coupons and we're good as gold. You got a problem, boss?
Oh, Kadawaki-san. The old hag's trying to shake us down for coupons.
Huh? Shake you down. You're the ones who started it.
Look, old lady. This manager here's treated you real nice over the years. You don't want... Why don't you run on home if you know what's good for you?
Oh, so you think I'm gonna back down after you tarnish my honor like that? Sorry, but I don't take orders from tiny boys out there looking like leprechauns.
You better shut your goddamn mouth, you purple-haired harpy.
What? You wanna fight? You know who I am, Sonny? They don't call me the Amputarian for nothing.
Who cares? I ain't afraid to cut you, one way or the other. This is turning ugly. I'll teach you what happens when you fluff with the Yakuza.
Eek.
The hell do you think you're doing? You should be ashamed of yourself, getting so worked up over an old lady.
My hero.
Oh yeah? Either way, I doubt you'd be much a match for her. What was that? A woman like her? Can't explain why, but there's no way a two-bit thug like you could take her. Oh, you think, huh? Well, then I'm gonna wreck this windbag after you're dead. Just throw a knife at me? Fine. I'll let you off the hook for now, but watch your back, buddy.
I can't believe I got dragged
into this mess.
I'm safe, thank you, my guardian angel. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Granny's candy? Thanks?
You know, now that I'm seeing you up close, you're a real stud.
Excuse me?
This is reminding me of that time a studying young man with an eye patch came to my rescue. I'm getting hot flashes.
That's nice, but I should be going then. I remember we had a similar situation with Majima, and then like she ended up working at the cabaret club.
Cool your jets now, big boy. It's been 20 years since anyone set my heart ablaze like this. I ain't letting you get away.
Wait, please.
You ready? Here comes Granny.
How do you have this kind of strength? Yeah.
No need to go all mumble mouth on me, son. It's been a while since I've had my oats, too.
That was really something, man. Sorry again for the misunderstanding today.
No worries, fella. I got the compensation I was looking for right here.
I've fought some battles in my life. I've never felt strength like this. I'm a battalion. More like a tank battalion. And look at that. We can hire her for the... That's funny. We can hire her for the cabaret club.
Aha! There you are. Can't hide from me forever.
Oh no. Oh no.
Really sorry about before, big guy. I mean, you saved me. I barely even gave you a nod and thanks.
No, it's fine. Trust me. I got more than I ever needed out of our last exchange.
No, you didn't. I need to thank you for your kindness. I haven't stopped thinking about what you did since. Figure there's no way to offer my services, so here I am.
Your services?
I think you catch my drift, fella. I know what kind of place you're running here.
If you did, you wouldn't be offering your services. A cabaret club isn't exactly appropriate for a lady your age.
Like hell it ain't. I know what a cabaret club is, and I went back in on the fun.
Wait, back in?
Darn tootin', back in the day I was the secret weapon of Soapbory Sunshine Cabaret. I made bank, sonny.
She actually really did. She was one of our better ones back then.
Why, I had a line out the door of men coming to take a gander at my beauty, and I could talk their ears off.
I see. I don't know about beauty, but the lady sure can talk.
The fellow who ran the joint was my biggest fan, too. He only had one good eye, but when I was around, he couldn't take it off me. That sly perv. Heh. So what do you say? No better deal in town than the one I'm putting on the offer right here.
One good eye. Nah, couldn't be. Fine. You want it so bad, you can have it.
Oh yeah, the Albertarian rides again.
She's gold class. It's funny. And then we have over there. Still laying the smack down in Cemetery? Oh, that's just like you. By the way, there's someone in the area who's looking to test his skills, and he says he sees you as the gold standard of strength. You should be over by the takoyaki place on Sotenbori. Why not give him a run for his money? Oh, there's the gang stuff over here? I didn't know the gang stuff was here too. Alright, we'll have to swing by there. Not another Model 10. I'd give my kidney for a Model 12. I want it. I need it. What's that guy yelling about? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Step away from the figures. I call dibs on this shelf. Dibs? You can't just claim part of a convenience store for yourself. This brute's gonna hit me. Wait, are you a collector too? You must be. Nobody comes down this aisle if they're not on the hunt for space samurai figures. What are you talking about? Eh? You mean you don't know? These figures are from the best anime of all time, Space Samurai. It's interplanetary perfection. The art direction, the oozing style. It's so popular you could find these figures at practically any convenience store in Japan. To think you have gone so long without knowing true enlightenment. Just look at the finish on these babies, and only 500 yen. All I need is the Model 12. That's the last one, and my life goal of collecting the full set will be complete. I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Toriyama. I'm Kiryu. How about a deal, Kiryushi? You give me a Model 12, and in return, I'll give you some of my dupes. Have all the rarest ones, except Model 12, that is. I can even give you a super rare Model 7, please. How do I do that? You guys just sell these things? Am I gonna have to open a bunch of packs and hope that I get one? Where did it go? Oh. Did we get it? Nope. There we go. This is the one you want? That's a...
Oi.
Hey, calm down. It's just a figure. Right. Apologies. Anyway, will you give me the Model 12? Sure, sounds good. Sure, I'll trade with you. You will? You will, Kiryushi? You're a god among men, a god among gods. I shall erect a shrine in your honor to celebrate this miracle. I'd rather you didn't. Apologies. I let my excitement get the better of me. Here's my end of the bargain. The dearest wish has finally come true. This is what true friendship is. No, this is deeper than friendship. We may not have emerged from the same womb, but I consider your beloved brother. I hope we can meet again someday. Farewell. Toriyama. Playing things short does seem to energize people. Okay. That was quite random. I was expecting more out of that sub-story. Oh well. Alright, let's go do the gang boss fight. And actually, that's pretty close to some of the food places. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be one everyone's talking about, would you? The one supposedly beating everyone half to death around here? If you're the real deal, then why don't you try me on for size? I, Nagafuchi, the Skanda, am several cuts above the rest and ready to kick some butt. See what happens. Yeah, now we're talking. Alright then, buddy. I'm gonna rip your lungs out. What do we got? He's got a lot of health bars. Never thought I'd be the one getting cut down to size. Man, that's a crazy butt world. This, my good man, is to commemorate your triumph over Nagafuchi, the Skanda. Now don't hesitate, just take it. Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's get ourselves a meal. I guess after we beat up these guys. Alright. I think it's just those two places that are left. Trying to remember. I want to say this one we were almost finished with. No. Was it just this place? How are we looking here? So we got two more of those left. Those are missing. A couple of these. now we off to main story. Of course, after pummeling of you guys. Oh, that's new. Oh, no, it's not. We've seen her do that before.
Nurbothecat.
行きましょう。
Yeah, that was the last of it. So, off to whatever's going on down there. I'll just save that for later. Oh, it's on the other side. I thought it was over here.
Boy.
Excuse me, do you know a place called Kiwami? Kiwami? Sorry, pal, but I ain't been here too long. If you ain't gonna play, move along. Hey, excuse me. Ever heard of a place called Kiwami? Kiwami? I've heard of the name, but I couldn't tell you where it is. I see. The reason I know it, though, is because I knew a guy who was in and out there back in the day.
Nani?
Then you do know it. How about 3 big bills for the tip? Sure. I do enjoy smooth negotiations. Well, deal's a deal. Guy who can get you in the gambling man who goes by Ginkaku. There's a rundown bar west of Shufuck Joe called Mino. He used to hang out there. And that's all I know. Pleasure doing business with you. How's it going, Chad? Okay. So we're right over there. Oh, nope, went too far. Is it probably upstairs? Could be wrong. Nope. Wait, what? Who are you? Counselor. Ah, you're that muscular fella from before. My deepest apologies for all the trouble my secretary and I caused you. That aside, I have heard rumors of trouble hanging like a cloud over the Kamurocho Hills construction project. Even if Diet is aware of the problems it's facing, please consult me if you need help. No. I didn't think... Okay. He's kind of a douchebag, but that's nice. No good, it's locked.
Hmm?
This poster looks pretty old.
ね
But look, there's a phone number on it.
I'll just jot this down. It's probably a cell phone. Give it a call, maybe.
Select phone number memo from your valuables. Okay.
Oh,
They actually picked up.
boy.
You're doing it dirty with that voice. I mean, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. How's it going? Envy? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Welcome, by the way. Hello? I have a reason to believe you can tell me about a place called Kimya. There's this popular hostess down the red sirloin goes by Yukino-chan, and she's known for being pleasantly plump. Her size is, please.
Hmm?
What the hell? What's that have to do with anything? There's this popular hostess down the red sirloin goes by Yukino-chan. She's known for being pleasantly plump. Her sizes, please. I don't know. What the? He hung up. I'm guessing we need to go get her sizes? Over here? Yukino-chan?
I'm already missing Yukino-chan. Once you lay eyes on that buxom body, all other hostesses cease to exist. I got her sizes, you know. She's 110, 100, and 109, top to bottom. Why don't you head down there and request her yourself, bud? You'll never see a woman the same way.
110, 100, 109. How convenient that there was a pervert there. To let us know.
Oh,
They actually picked
boy.
up. Hello? I have a reason to believe you can tell me about the place called Kiyama. There's a popular hostess down in the red sirloin. Goes by Yukino-chan. She's known for being pleasantly plump. Her sizes, please.
Hmm?
The hell? What's that to do with anything? Oh, it's the same thing? Okay. 110, 100, and 109. That's right. Make yourself comfortable down at Mino for a spell.
Boy.
Wait, what? Damn, he hung up. Okay. So we're going back to Mino. We'll make this quick. There we go.
時間食っちまった。
It's my first playthrough. Yes. Not my first Yakuza game, but this is my first playthrough. We are playing on hard too, it's just that. Just like other games, like once you level up the character, they kind of become stupidly strong. Plus, like, those kind of trash off the street. Like nothing compared to like the actual boss fights. Doors unlocked. How strange. Sorry, I'm not time doing homework and I need background noise. Hey, it's all good, man. Glad I could be your background noise. I kind of do the same thing with a lot of things. I do like Uber driving and I tend to do the same thing. And then I also like whenever I'm doing stuff for my stream, like setting up some of my sound commands and stuff like that. Like anything I'm usually ever doing on the computer, I usually do the same exact thing. So I get it. Glad I could be your background noise, man. Oh, what smells so... Oh, it's her voice. Ugh, what smells so damn foul? Doesn't seem like the place has gotten much use lately. I really need water, man. This cold is almost gone. Almost completely gone, man. I can't wait till it's completely gone. It's hard to do certain, like, pitches in my voice because of it. Feels empty without noise and kind of makes me scared at times. I mean, I don't have that, but I like having noise. It's weird. Like, without noise... Maybe it's because, like, I just grew up around a very noisy environment. So without noise, it almost feels like I can't think properly. It's weird. It's hard to describe. Like, I feel like I think better with a little bit of background noise. I feel like I function a little bit better with a little bit of background noise. When it's too quiet, it's just feels weird. Just so weird. Like you guys can even hear that. Sometimes gets picked up on my mic. Maybe not. But like my daughter, who's like 8 months old, screaming in the background all the times, because she's at that phase now where she just loves making noise while she, plays with her toys. This is note refers to shogi pieces from left to right. It says king, gold general, silver general, and pawn. What's the significance though? Oh no. The shogi board has some pieces on it from left to right. It's the gold general, rook, king, pawn, bishop, and silver general. Do they want me to rearrange that? Because like I don't really know shogi. Save looks pretty suspect. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, I think I get it. Hold on. So what was it? What was your first Yakuza game? I actually do franchise playthroughs on my channel often. So usually when I do that, and I am kind of doing a franchise Yakuza playthrough, I always start with the first one. Technically the first one in the timeline, which I know Yakuza 0 isn't the first Yakuza game, but technically it's the beginning of the whole Yakuza story franchise, as of the Kiwami series that came out. So I started with 0, we did Kiwami 1, and now we're on Kiwami 2. Next up will be the remastered games, which is like 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which we'll eventually get there. Because I am also kind of, like I said, I do franchise playthroughs. I try to switch them out so that it's not just one franchise going on at one time. So we still have a couple other franchises to jump into after we finish this one. This refers to left to right. It says king, gold general, silver general, and pawn. Let's remember that. Pieces. Left to right. So king is the third one. So 5. I should write this down, because I have a really bad memory here. So we got 5. I already forgot what the combination was. Was it gold general? I think it was gold general, then silver general, then pawn. So gold general was the first one, so that's 8. And then it was Silver General, which is the last one, so that's 2. And Pawn is that one, number 4. So it should be 5824? I started with that also trying to buy the games from how good they rank, but they may buy it from story order. If you're looking for deals, I don't know if you're playing on console or if you're playing on PC, by the way. Ivy, if you don't mind me calling you that. I tend to use sites like Kingu and CD Keys. Really great deals on there. We actually have a referral link with Kingwin. If you're interested in taking a look at that site, might help you out with the spending, because it's expensive to play the entire franchise, to say the least. So just putting that out there if you're a PC gamer. They sometimes have stuff for consoles, although I don't know how you would use a product code on console, because like I don't do console. I do console gaming, but thank you for telling me. Yeah, no problem. Check them out. They have codes for console sometimes too, at both sites. I'm not familiar with the interface on a console, so like you would probably know how to input that and get that in your library. But it's there. Just love to help out you guys with that stuff if possible, because like I know it's expensive to play all the games. So I'm assuming I just have to put how it was. So like 5, 8, 2. Oh shoot. 4.
Boy.
In the game store on consoles, it gives an option to enter codes. Oh, okay. Okay, great. So that's easy for you to do. But yeah, check those out. Maybe those sites will help you in bargain hunting. What? Shareholders ticket? Hello? Well done. Wasn't that simple? Now, go order a Christmas present and act Comian.
Boy.
What the? He hung up. This is elaborate, to say the least. Just to find the place, like, jeez. I was told to order a Christmas present.
Hi.
Ah, that. Just take a seat, sir.
There's something hard in this. Oh, what the? Ryoma piece?
Come see us again. Well,
I found this in the floor.
a shogi piece. What do you think it means, then?
Oh, hey, buddy. What a coincidence. Did you get to meet Ginkaku?
Yeah.
No, but the latest hoop I jumped through ended up giving me the shogi piece. That's so. Oh, hey. That piece, that's not a Ryoma piece, is it? Excuse me? Look, why don't you just give me that piece, bud? Not like it means anything to you, am I right?
Boy.
I'm still not sure what all this is supposed to mean, quite frankly. Then come on, hand over that piece.
Huh?
You're not going to just hand it over while we're in the middle of this wild goose chase. Want to explain why it's so important?
What a yappy biscuit. If you won't hand it over, it's only gonna bring you pain. Well. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. Oh no. We probably can't do it because she's here. I wanted to do the leaks finisher, but I can't do it because she's here, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, right. It's been a while since we've done one of those. Damn, he's still not dead. Pretty tanky for a guy with just one health bar. Damn you.
So, care to tell us what's so important about this piece? It's your turn to be the Yappy Biscuit.
That piece. It was crafted by a master, considered a treasure among us shogi players. It's basically a golden ticket into even the most underground shogi parlors. Any shogi player worth his salt would kill to have one. So I guess I'm letting you off the hook today. I won't show no mercy next time. Hello? Impressive work. The piece is quite coveted, so I'd be careful if I were you. Come on, how long do I have to play this stupid game? Oh, don't be that way. This is fun. For me, anyway. No hard feelings, I hope. You really hate Sayama, huh? What do you mean? I'm sorry, my voice range is just not there. I can't reach her voice thing, especially not with this cold.
Boy.
I just want to know where Keima is. Show that piece to Santa Claus, and his red-nosed reindeer will guide the way.
Nani?
What? Santa Claus? This is getting even more ridiculous. That's all the help I'll give you. May your moves bring you closer to victory than ruin. What? I guess there's several Santa Clauses? Alright. We have, I think, enough now to get that. Maximum appreciation, and then we just need that one right there. Let's see here. Cool. Let's do a quick save. And I'm actually going to end it there for today, guys. It's about that time. Hope you guys have been having fun. There will definitely be more to come in the future. Really quick, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps me satisfy the algorithm gods and try to make this dream into an actual reality. So I appreciate all those guys who are watching this on YouTube. For the guys who are here live, I'm going to send this over to my friend, Black Tie, Black Suit. He plays a lot of random stuff. Right now, I think he's in the middle of switching to a Mass Effect run. So let's go say hi to them. But there will be more. Don't worry. Definitely more in the future. Just keep an eye out for us. And I hope to see you guys all again sometime. Bye-bye. Have a good day, guys.